Details came out this past week on what some are calling a secret $275 million deal that Apple made with China back in 2016 when iPhones were losing ground in China to local smartphone manufacturers. The site The Information made the report, citing interviews and internal Apple documents. It was a 5-year deal put together by Apple's government affairs team and had about a dozen items in it that would prove favorable to China, including promises by Apple to help Chinese manufacturers develop, quote, the most advanced manufacturing technologies and, quote, to support the training of high quality Chinese talents. Now, Apple also agreed reportedly to use more components from Chinese suppliers in its devices, also sign deals with Chinese software firms, collaborate on technology with Chinese universities, and directly invest in Chinese tech companies, and also agreed to strictly abide by Chinese laws and regulations. So Apple offering up a lot of things in this deal. And while details of the deal may have been secret, I kind of don't think anyone who was paying attention at the time would have not noticed that Apple was kind of getting together with China and put two and two together. You may remember, especially if you were listening to MacCast back at that time, that Apple and the entire U.S., for that matter, was facing increased and more difficult relations with China. Apple, in particular, was seeing regulators placing restrictions on things like iTunes books and movie sales, and Chinese officials were actually threatening to impose more limits on other devices and services, things like Apple Pay and a lot of the things that Apple wanted to push forward in China. China was a huge market for Apple, and it was basically being threatened. Tim Cook and other members of Apple's senior management team, like Jeff Williams, the COO, and Lisa Jackson, who heads Apple's government affairs, were making trips at that time to China to meet with Chinese officials. So it was somewhat obvious that there was something going on.